Your house is worth $1 million. The government decides it's worth half that, and they're taking it anyway. This power isn't new. It traces back centuries to English common law, where kings claimed the right to seize private land for public use, roads, fortifications, whatever served the crown. When America broke away, the Fifth Amendment tried to put a leash on it. The government could take your property, but only for genuine public benefit and only if they paid you just compensation. Sounds fair, so where did it go wrong? The trouble started when courts got creative with what public use actually means. By the mid-1900s, it wasn't just roads anymore. Cities could condemn your home to hand the land to a private developer. As long as that developer's project generated tax revenue or jobs, your neighborhood becomes blighted. A corporation wants to build a mall. The government steps in, pays you below market rate, and your block vanishes. Why did this happen? After World War II, cities were crowded and aging. Politicians and planners believed tearing down slums and rebuilding with modern projects was progress. Neighborhoods full of lower-income residents, often black communities, were labeled deteriorated. The compensation offered was typically far below what you'd pay for the same property on the open market. You got stuck, accept the lowball offer or fight in court for years. The economic damage was enormous. Entire communities were fractured. Small business owners lost livelihoods. Property values in targeted neighborhoods collapsed, which ironically proved they were blighted, justifying the seizures. Families who'd built generational wealth through homeownership were scattered. The replacement projects often failed or delivered far fewer benefits than promised. Money that could have gone into schools or infrastructure went into developer pockets instead. By the 1970s and 80s, the backlash grew. Scholars, activists, and eventually courts started questioning whether handing land to private companies really served the public. The Supreme Court's Kelo decision in 2005 reignited the firestorm. Connecticut seized homes to make way for private development that promised jobs and tax revenue. The homes were taken. The development never happened. Property owners got nothing back. Today, the rules vary wildly by state. Some have tightened protections, requiring higher compensation, stricter definitions of public use, or limiting corporate takings entirely. Others remain loose. Property owners still face the same imbalance. The government has lawyers and time. You're betting your home and savings on winning a court battle. And even if you win, you've already lost years and legal fees. The core issue remains unchanged. Who decides what land is worth and who benefits when it's taken? Markets say your home is worth what a buyer will pay. Governments say it's worth what they decide to offer. That gap between market value and just compensation is where property owners lose wealth and where economic inequality deepens. Understanding this history isn't academic. It shapes whether your neighborhood stays yours or becomes someone else's investment opportunity. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive into the economics reshaping your city. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.